Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 15th of February, 2024. In yet another volatile session, the market ended higher and extended the winning run for the third consecutive session on February 15th, with Nifty at 21,900. Amid positive global cues, Indian equity indices started higher, but erased all gains in the initial hours to trade range-bound in the first half. However, it regained momentum in the second half to close near the day's high levels. At close, the Sensex was up 227.55 points, or 0.32% at 72,050.38, and the Nifty was up 70.70 points, or 0.32% at 21,910.75. Top gainers on the Nifty included M&M, BPCL, ONGC, NTPC, and Power Grid Corporation, while top losers were Axis Bank, Apollo Hospitals, ITC, HUL, and Nestle India. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Aster DM Healthcare jumped 8% on February 15th, to hit a 52-week high of 478.30 rupees on the National Stock Exchange on high volume. A total of 22 lakh shares have changed hands so far on the BSE and NSE combined, compared to a one-month average of 8 lakh shares. The sharp rally in share price comes a day after the company shared an investor presentation in which it informed that Aster DM Healthcare is being segregated to create two separate entities, focused on India and GCC respectively. Shares of MIC Electronics surged 10% on February 15th after the company announced that it had developed a 42V3A electric vehicle battery charger for e-cycles and two-wheelers. The company said the charger will be launched shortly and commercial operations will begin in March. The announcement also led to a spike in volumes in the counter, as 15 lakh shares had changed hands, significantly higher than the one-month daily traded average of 7 lakh shares. The company is also developing high-power rating chargers for e-cycles and two-wheelers. Shares of Oil India surged 14% on February 15th, to hit a new high of 570.50 rupees on the NSE in an otherwise volatile market on the back of robust production outlook. The stock of state-run oil exploration and production company has surged around 18%, after reporting its third quarter earnings on February 13th. Oil India reported a marginal increase in year-on-year in consolidated net profit to 2,608 rupees crore, while its revenue from operations came in at 10,912.61 rupees crore, up 3%. The company's crude oil earnings before interest and tax, EBIT, in quarter 3 was 1,430.38 rupees crore, a decline of 7% year-on-year, and EBIT from the natural gas segment came in at 726.69 rupees crore, as against 1,091.21 rupees crore a year back. Shares of NMDC soared over 7% to hit a 52-week high of 252.40 rupees in early deals on February 15th after the company posted stellar earnings for the December quarter. India's largest iron ore producer reported a 62.6% on-year growth in consolidated net profit at 1,469.73 rupees crore in the December quarter, driven by healthy domestic demand for steel. The company's consolidated revenue rose 45% to 5,409.90 rupees crore. NMDC's average selling price also moved in tandem with international iron ore prices, which remained strong in the third quarter, which, along with the strong domestic demand, led to multiple price hikes. Payton shares lost 5% on February 15th, a day after Bourses revised the circuit on counter to 5% from 10% earlier. The fresh revision in the circuit limit comes a day after Payton shares were locked at their 10% lower circuit limit. The price band has been revised from the existing levels with effect from February 15, 2024, BSE said. Earlier the circuit limit was revised down from 20% to 10%. Circuits are generally revised based on the last traded price of the stock. Whenever a stock plunges in value drastically, exchanges lower the circuit limits for that particular stock. Uday Shivakumar Infra Limited in daily time frame is trading around 63.30 points with a change of 20%, and is trading with a net volume of around 1.455 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 55.80, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 69.63. Mangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited in daily time frame is trading around 244.40 points with a change of 19.83% and is trading with a net volume of around 2.934 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 201.83, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 80.34. RKEC Projects Limited in daily time frame is trading around 94.95 points with a change of 19.96% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.58 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 84.81, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 62.61. For the stock recommendation we have, Reliance Limited looks good and can be bought at 2,945 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 2,910 rupees and a target of 3,000 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.